For decades, neuroscientists have been using neuroimaging techniques to study how differences in the size and functioning of people's brains relates to their performance on tests of intelligence. However, recently a novel approach to studying the neural basis of intelligence has emerged, producing intriguing results. But to understand this new development, we first need to travel back to the origins of neuroscience itself. This is Santiago Ramón y Cajal, a 19th century Spanish scientist often referred to as the father of neuroscience. His pioneering work involved examining and meticulously illustrating the structure of brain cells. Displayed here is one of Cajal's most famous illustrations, which marks his discovery of a type of brain cell known as a pyramidal neuron. Pyramidal neurons are named as such due to their pyramid-like cell body, which you can see here on this diagram labeled as the soma. From the soma emerges an array of sprawling antennas known as dendrites. Dendrites receive incoming signals from surrounding cells, while a single outward projection called the axon passes these signals onto other cells. Describing pyramidal neurons, Ramón y Cajal once referred to these cells as butterflies of the soul, speculating that they may unlock the secrets of mental life. In the preceding century, he seems to have been proven correct, as research has revealed that pyramidal neurons act as the key computational units of the brain's cortex and hippocampus, a collection of regions which together enable us to perceive, act on, and remember the world around us. Given that these neurons appear to provide the foundation for so many aspects of cognition, researchers began to wonder whether people's general cognitive ability, that is to say their IQ, might be related to the structure and functioning of their pyramidal neurons. To test this idea, Dr. Natalia Goriunova and her colleagues conducted a cleverly designed study in which they recruited a sample of 46 patients who were about to undergo brain surgery to remove a diseased area of their brain. Crucially, as these diseased areas were situated below the brain's surface, in order to access them, the surgeons first needed to remove a healthy portion of the brain's cortex, specifically from the small region displayed here within the temporal lobe. Thus, by asking the patients to complete a set of IQ tests prior to their surgery, and analyzing the healthy section of cortex removed during this surgery, the researchers were able to examine the relationship between participants' IQ scores and the properties of their pyramidal neurons. As noted earlier, pyramidal neurons have a set of sprawling antennas called dendrites. It turns out that differences in IQ between participants were strongly linked to differences in the characteristics of these dendrites. As we can see here, higher IQ scores were associated both with longer dendrites as well as more complexly structured dendrites with a greater number of branch points. So, similarly to how a tree with longer and more spread out branches can capture more light, it seems that the dendrites of pyramidal neurons in higher IQ participants might have been able to capture more of the electrical signaling of their neighboring neurons. To explore this idea, the researchers also examined how quickly the neurons were able to produce action potentials after being electrically stimulated. As it turns out, the cells from higher IQ participants were significantly faster in transmitting these signals, suggesting that intelligence might be partially driven by more efficiently functioning pyramidal neurons, allowing information processing to occur at a more rapid pace. Of course, whether these IQ-based differences in pyramidal neuron properties can be replicated in other sample populations and across other regions of the brain needs to be established through future research in this area. However, this study still clearly provides a promising step forward in the cognitive neuroscience of intelligence, as it suggests that research at a microscopic level may play an important role in uncovering the basis of human intelligence.